Hey guys, this is Jaguar X here, and I'm here to tell you about how to get the bank on the achievement. It's an achievement involving a man versus machine. In order to get it, you have to play as a sniper. The achievement consists of collecting $500 in a mission without running over the currency packs. And right here is going to be a guide on how to get you the achievement, no problem. But there's a thing. It's also a bugged achievement. Many people have been saying this, like when they get the goal, but they don't get the achievement. Here, this could be a 5-step plan on how you are able to get the achievement, no problem. And it consists of loadouts, upgrades, location and setting, strategy, and also the difficulties that come with getting the achievement. So, at first, you have to be sure that you know what you're doing, because people might kick you or something like that, but you'll get the point in a bit. Okay, first, you need to be sure you choose the right loadout. The primary, the secondary, and the melee are essential, but you mainly have to use the primary to get things done. So, what I'm using right now is the Hitman's Heatmaker. And the other loadout suggestions I have is the Girarde and the Kukri. What I'm trying to say is that the Hitman's Heatmaker I mainly use because it has the focus ability, which if you collect in the focus meter right below near the jar I have, or my ammo, that once it's filled up, you click the R key and you'll be able to focus and kill a lot of robots without having to zoom out. The Girarde also has capabilities as well, helping the mini crit enemies, and for your teammates to use as well. So that's what I can tell you about that. You don't really have to melee any enemies. And if you want to get the achievement, you have to be sure you snipe them from a far distance. Try not to collect any currency, because you won't get the achievement after that. Next is upgrades. You have to be sure you choose the appropriate upgrades. For the achievement, the most essential one right here is the explosive headshot upgrade. At an increased surrounding radius, you can kill multiple robots after one headshot on a single robot. The other upgrades you might need is reload speed and damage. The rest of it is up to you, but if you want to be sure that you know what you're doing in order to survive, try to get 1 health on kill, and ammo capacity and projectile penetration is only your choice. The other thing is Girarde, the main secondary for MVM for a sniper. Slow speed on target is mainly necessary because it also helps the scout slow down with their mad milk as well. And Kukri is not really needed though, but many people will also use the Bushwalker as well because it also gives more crits when it comes to soaking Girarde. But they might also drop money as well, so I would avoid using the melee. For canteens, I would recommend the refill clips and ammo, but if you want to do your other upgrades on canteens, that's your choice. It's not my decision for you to decide. It's just a suggestion. And for resists, I chose jump height right here because it helps me get to certain sniping spots without having having to try or have other teammates help me out with it. And resistances, you have to try getting the ones that are mainly necessary, like blast, bullet, and crit, but only if you have the money to do so. If you really want to choose the correct resistances, it depends upon the robots that are in the wave The main mission that you have to be at is Manhattan or Rottenburg, because that's the only locations I know of in the two cities map that can actually allow you to get the achievement. The rest of it is a no-go. Alright, the next step is to know your sniping locations. You have to be sure you know where to snipe and also avoid robots coming at you. If you feel like you're being shot at, you have to move to a different location as quick as possible. Whether you have movement speed or not, you have to go to the right spot no matter what. It's the only way to survive and the only way to not pick up currency by the other robots that are dropping nearby. So, like, there's one right here, a spot right here, that's one of them. But that's mainly the only spot nearby the vault you can actually snipe at and want to get multiple robots at once. The other spots, like over there, near gate B, and then there's right here, and for near gate A, there's right there, and right over there. And for the next gate, right over there, right where I'm pointing at, where the sniper rifle is pointing at, where it's zoomed in. There's a spot right here, a spot right here, and also a spot up here. If you have jump height, you can get to no problem. And the good thing about this and a spot over there, mainly the spot right here, a spy is not likely to stab you. And they'll most likely, like I've seen always, try to stab you, like, actually they won't be able to stab you if you're standing up here, because they'll just stay in that one spot and not do anything. They'll try to stab you, but they can't. And for over this area, right here, right over here, and if you want to be on the catwalk, try to stay near the wall right over here. Okay, so other than sniping spots, just go. Those are the only ones that I know of that you can try to use. And if you want to use more, then you have to figure that out for yourself, because those are the only places I know that are good for a sniper. All right, the next thing you have to know is strategy. When coming up throughout these gates, of course, whether it's the catwalk or the main gate right there, you need to know which robots will come eventually. It takes a lot of time and practice, and you'll be able to know for sure which robots come out first based on how much time you spent on Manhattan or Rottenburg. But Manhattan is usually the main map you have to be at in order to get the achievement. That's where I got it. Okay, so there's three main priorities when it comes to being a sniper. There are giant robots, uber medics, and robots that are most likely to carry the bomb. If you try to shoot at other classes of robots that you try to go at your teammates, I would recommend those three classes, those three categories. Because let's just say that you cannot shoot a fast-moving scout like a super scout or any other scouts like that, because you'll most likely miss, and you might cause a huge problem for your team and for your team as well. Uber medics, if you choose the explosive headshot upgrade, you can be able to shoot all of them at once based on how much power it has. Damage wise or explosive headshot wise, it depends upon how you do your upgrades and the waves you're on. Also depends on how much money you collect as well, or your team. And so the giant robots also drop a lot of money as well, along with the uber medics. And the reason why and how I got the achievement, I just followed the steps I'm telling you out on this guide. I headshotted a giant health bar robot on wave 5 on Metro Malice, the first robot to come out that carries the bomb. It drops 250 money, and I had more than $300 right in my team, right in my goal. If you hold down the tab button, it'll show you right there. Once I headshotted that robot and it killed it, I got the achievement no problem because I got past 500. So that's what I know. So that also proves to show you that you don't get the achievement at the end of the mission, you get it during the mission. That can be a big help and a huge deal to you in order for you to get the achievement and that you know you get it once you get past $500. And along with uber medics and giant robots, the bomb carrier also is a slow moving target. So if you can shoot them no problem, and also shoot the robots nearby if you have an explosive headshot. And along with that, I would also be sure that you shoot any other robots that are nearby that are slow moving. Any fast moving targets will be hard to target unless your team slows them down for you, whether it's body blocking or Mad Milk or your own Girardi. The last thing you need to know is the difficulties of being a sniper on a man versus machine. Whether you're trying to get the bang on that achievement or not, you have to be aware of what goes around you. First things first is that people tend to let's just say they don't like it when people play a sniper on the MVM. Some people do. Some people are okay with it, but there are some people who don't. They'll also try to force you to change classes, whether it's threatening to kick you or trying to not do the mission at all. That is a huge problem to the whole team, because if one person's being hypocritical about it, then the other team members will be very pissed off as well. So either you get kicked or they'll leave. That's the problem. So you have to be sure you're able to convince them that you can actually play as a sniper and be efficient with them as well. The reason I'm saying this is because people that are judging you for no reason, screw them, because they of course do not know your potential and your experience. Whether it's it doesn't matter about your tour number or not. If you're skilled as a sniper and you can be able to shoot many robots at once, then that's your game. You're able to do it no problem, and it's their problem with being hypocritical about it. And if they leave, so what? The other thing is to beware of snipers and spies. The robots there, they'll snipe you, or the spies will backstab you if you are not paying attention. You have to be sure that you're aware of it. Otherwise, you'll know for sure that you'll get killed no problem. Spies and snipers are kind of a huge pain when it comes to playing MBM, but if you know where they are, then you'll be sure. The last thing that you have to be aware of the difficulties is to, like, you know, it's like you're collecting money out of nowhere and you're not even realizing it. That's a huge problem, and that's kind of why the achievement is, like, you know, hard to get these days. Whether it's bugged or not, it's both yes and no. Yes, you can get the achievement, but no, you might not get the achievement because something unexpected happened. There are 3 things that tell you, or 4, that tell you when you know for a fact that you didn't realize you collected money. One is that if you're fleeing against robots that are shooting at you, you might have accidentally picked up some money that were nearby, whether you're backing up or not, or if you're not even seeing it. The other thing is that when you're being revived by a medic, when you die, you'll know for a fact that if you're revived in a certain spot when there's money nearby, you'll most likely be picking it up, and you might not get the achievement. Same thing for exiting a teleporter. And also, if you try to melee a spy that's near you, or if a spy gets killed near you as well, sometimes they might drop money as well. Like mainly if they're carrying a bomb, or if they're, like, you know, nearby other hordes of robots. Spies can drop money too, but it depends upon the mission and the wave you're on. So this is a huge deal if you want to get the achievement. You have to know all the ins and outs and all the do's and don'ts when it comes to getting the bank on an achievement. A sniper can be very efficient. The explosive headshot upgrade, which it gets, is a perfect tool that's shooting multiple robots at once. It makes a demo man's job and a pyro's job more easier. Like, the pyro uses the gas passer, the demo man uses sticky bombs, and everyone else can be able to shoot them no problem. If you're an experienced sniper, you should be able to get this achievement no problem. But if it's bugged in general, which many people say, then that's your thing. What I'm trying to say is this achievement is able to be get no problem if you know what you're doing, and that you know for a fact that you just get it before the mission is done. I mean the $500. So yeah, if you want to be able to get this achievement as well, work with a coordinated team that actually will accept you for being a sniper. And you have to try to shoot them before the team shoots them first. That way you'll be able to collect the money and get to your goal no problem. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I hope this guide suits you well. This video is also in the guide as well, and I'll link this video to the guide along with the link in this video to direct you to it. So anyway, this is Jaguar X and the guide of showing you how to get the bank on an achievement, and I will see you next time.
Good day.